This local forecast is brought to you by Claritin. That's clear. Claritin Clear.
For more detailed long-range information, tune in to our long-range forecast at 6 and 36 minutes past the hour. Local forecast is every 10 minutes on the 10s. You can also visit our website at theweathernetwork.com.
Our top stories this hour at the Weather Network, some moisture pushing west. We've got a fairly decent night in Newfoundland on the island, but Labrador will be getting some wet weather tonight and tomorrow in the form of rain because it won't be warm enough at the coast tomorrow for that. And across the west, some rain moving in. Vancouver Island tomorrow, wet weather. Certainly some clouds approaching the interior parts of BC, but it'll be Wednesday and Thursday before we start to see the rain starting to push in to the BC interior. Across the prairies, still some snow coming down around Edmonton and back toward Lloydminster near the Saskatchewan border. There may be some slick roads in cases there. However, let's focus a little bit on the U.S. and what's happening there. Chris actually has a radar coming up in just a few minutes' time. We've been showing you the images of how the system, because of the jet stream pattern, would actually be moving out toward the Atlantic Ocean as opposed to moving up into the north and east and affecting Canadian cities and towns. So, Chris, it's pretty bad down there in the southwest, or rather the southeast right now.
Yeah, they've got some big thunderstorms down there. The Midwest of the U.S., lots of snowfall, and yeah, normally these things would come this way. This one won't, but there's a system next week that actually will come out, at least it looks like there's going to be a system, actually come out of the dip in the jet stream developing for the BC coast. That may eventually pivot through the Midwest U.S. and affect the Great Lakes as a potentially messy storm Tuesday, Wednesday time frame, sometime next week. That's a long way out. A lot can happen, but that's the next suggestion of something bigger for this part of our nation, a very populated part of it. And yeah, this is a big one in the south. We'll take a look at that in a second. The thing to note here, look at this system. You can see a comma shape there. That is low pressure. It's an old low. It's not that strong, but it's moving this way. And when that happens, it's a good sign that the pattern is full. We cannot push systems farther towards the east. They're coming west. And as a result, you will not get any really big surges into spring anytime soon. Well, basically east of Saskatchewan and east. Alberta may warm up a bit by Thursday, and I think it will, but it's not going to be crazy. BC today has salvaged a really nice first day of spring in places that have had the sun. Not everywhere, even in Vancouver Island, most of the population's seen sun, but then around Honeymoon Bay, I believe, looking at the satellite shot, it's been overcast, strato Q all day. So that's the deal you get with all the local variety in weather. So this system here moving westwards, this one will cut underneath it and head out to sea, but oh boy, there's a lot of active weather with this one right now stateside. A little bit of snowfall maybe, southeast Alberta, southwest Saskatchewan, and here's our system, a few snow showers, Moncton and Charlottetown as well. However, the U.S., our friends south of the border, are dealing with a real mess. And at first glance with this, it's kind of confusing. You think, oh, why is everything doing what it's doing? Well, the main area of low pressure, it basically sits in here. You can see that rotation there. And this is a leading disturbance with the real juice ahead of it. So this is where you've got the heaviest rainfall, and around southwest Alabama, still some tornado warnings going right now. Thunderstorms down here, but on the northwest flank of the system, this is all heavy snow, and it's moving out of Lincoln and Omaha tonight towards Springfield with blizzard warnings in effect in Illinois, and eventually Indy and Dayton. So traveling I-75, I-70, 69, even I-80 through Nebraska, very difficult travel. And I would try to route yourself around that if you've got plans imminently to those areas in the States. Temperatures, it's all below freezing east of the Rockies for the most part right now, and tomorrow not much different. Overall, Cheryl, still a little bit challenged for temperatures this week.
Okay, thanks, Chris. In Australia, they've been hit hard in the northeast in Queensland with a major tropical cyclone, Category 5. We're looking at Cairns, Australia here, where some of these areas really bore the brunt of the storm. Power lines were brought down for long stretches, leaving up to 50,000 homes without power. Major highways blocked because of fallen trees, and buildings severely damaged, some completely demolished. Your long-range forecast is next.
Long-range forecast, first of all, tonight. Let's track the system across the east, this one coming from east to west. And we've had some rain today in parts of Labrador. More snow possible tonight, and then going back to rain as we head through tomorrow. So one of those messy type situations in Labrador, even Goose Bay. Now, some of the moisture comes back through north of this warm front and into parts of Ontario and Quebec. And actually, we've got enough snow with some wind to make for some tricky driving. Kapuskasing, Cochrane, Smooth Rock Falls, Timmins through the day on Tuesday. Farther south, not too much going on, but increasing cloud through the week in southern Ontario. So not that great, but not that stormy either. Alberta, Saskatchewan, bit of light snow possible, but nothing really severe here through tomorrow. BC, showers. They move in tomorrow, and then it just plain out rains. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, it's going to be unsettled. Not really stormy, but amounts will be fairly impressive by the end of the week. Otherwise, it's high pressure, and it's all out of the northeast and the east. So cold weather, blustery in Newfoundland by the end of the week. Stay with us. Cheryl's back in 3 minutes.
Closed captioning for this program brought to you by Workopolis.com. Your life awaits right now at Workopolis.com.
Maybe you're single or married with a family. Maybe you're looking to do a home renovation or saving for a special vacation. Maybe you want help growing your small business or help with that little dream. You've got unique needs. At TD Canada Trust, we keep them all in mind.
Coming up next, your Tylenol cold and flu report.
Nobody likes a cough or cold. New Tylenol liquids with Cold Burst. They relieve your symptoms and coat your throat for an instant soothing sensation and help everyone feel better.
And now, your Tylenol cold and flu report. The cold and flu report is based on information collected from a panel of healthcare professionals across Canada. It represents the percentage of people seeking treatment of respiratory illness, which may include symptoms of cough, runny nose, nasal or chest congestion, low and high fever, body aches, and sore throat. If you live in an area where there is a high or very high rating, you are at a greater risk of contracting a respiratory illness.
See, honey? All ready for spring. Come on, try it out.
Right.